Hi there, I've got a new one for you today, Anna. It's called Grain Bowl with Chickpeas and Cauliflower. So you know it's got chickpeas and cauliflower in it. Here's my cauliflower, and here's my chickpeas. But that's not all, it said grains. So the grain is quinoa. I have become a great quinoa lover. And I'm going to use red quinoa today for no particular reason. Well, yeah, the reason is that's what I had in the cupboard. So, quinoa and let's see what else is in it. Olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, just plain. Cumin, one of my favorites. I just love this cumin. And salt and water, don't need to show you those, and tahini, which I have to open a new jar. I thought I had some in the fridge but couldn't find it, so I guess I used it all. Anyway, there you go, you can get that from Trader Joe's. And then we need some lemon juice, and I hope that's enough, but if not, I'll get another lemon off the tree. Then I need some garlic, 3 cloves of this. And okay, not sure how to pronounce this, but it's this is a Persian spice mix. Za'atar. I bet you know how to pronounce it. Anyway, this is it. I bought this from the Temecula Olive Oil Company. That's where we get our soaps. And I was there and I saw this, and I think I had a recipe that called for it, and it's very good. It's a blend of thyme, roasted sesame seed, sumac, olive oil, and salt. It's got olive oil in it. Weird. Anyway, you can get it. You can get this at Penzeys. I'm sure they have it. Or you can go to a store or online. You can order this online from Temecula Olive Oil Company. I'm pretty sure. I'll provide a link for you. So that's that. Garlic. Oh, some baby kale. Got that from Sprouts. I don't like buying it in these plastic tubs, but that's the only way they had it. And that's all. That's it. So this should be a pretty easy dish to make. It's the first time I've made it. So it calls for 1.5 cups of cooked quinoa. My quinoa is not cooked, so I'm going to cook 3/4 of a cup. I'm pretty sure that it'll double, and if it's more, that's okay. It's a bowl, so I'm gonna, just put the amounts I want. So let's make the quinoa first, or cook the quinoa first. I have 3/4 of a cup of quinoa here. So, I'm sure you know by now, you got to rinse it first. I don't even know what that bitter taste is like, because I've always rinsed it. They say if you don't rinse it, it's bitter. So anyway, there it is. And now I'm going to put twice as much water. Rinse that a little bit. So, there's 1. Two. Now I'm going to take it over to the stove. Get all those little quinoas down in the water. I'm going to take it over to the stove, and I'm going to go ahead and put the lid on just to speed things up. Bring it to a boil, and then turn it to low and cook it for 15 or 20 minutes, however much you need, until all that water is absorbed. And that's our quinoa. Next thing, we've got to prepare the cauliflower. So I'm going to turn the oven on, let it be heating up to 425, and then I'm going to clean and, you know, prepare the quinoa. No, the cauliflower. I've washed my cauliflower, and I just need 3 cups, and I'm just going to estimate, but I need to get at it. So I've peeled away some leaves. I'm just going to stick this in and try to cut some stems until I can pry it loose like that. Okay, and then I'm going to put it in a bowl. So, okay, that's going to have to be broken, but I can do that. So break it into kind of small pieces, not tiny, you know how you eat cauliflower. Bit more, just a little. If we have some of this left over, I'm sure it'll be fine. We eat a lot of leftovers here. All right. There we go. And now I'll just cook this some other way. Set that aside. Okay, next I want some olive oil. And I want to use about a tablespoon of that. So I'm just gonna guess. Just about a tablespoon. I think I can judge a tablespoon. That's about right. And then, let's see. We need, wait, I want to stir that up a bit. To coat it, because I'm going to put some spices in here and I want it to stick. Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit of salt, just about 1/4 teaspoon. Don't know what I did with my teaspoons. Oh, there they are. Okay, so this is about 1/4. And then I want, oh, not that one, just cumin. So I want about 1½ teaspoons of cumin. Uh-oh. I think I'm gonna have to go refill my jar. That's not enough. Okay, so that, I'll be right back. So, as you know, I get my spices and herbs from Pinsy's. And so what we do after we have a jar for something, like we've got the cumin jar here, we'll buy bags and then just refill the jar. And then you don't end up with a ton of jars that you don't know what to do. So it works out. So I put about 1 teaspoon in. I'm going to put about 1/2. Okay. Then stir this up. Try and mix it up. And then going to put this whole thing on a sheet pan. And the oven has been heating. It's not quite there yet. So I'm just going to spread this out. And this is going to get baked. Don't want a leaf in there. Wow, I hope there's enough. Ah, the oven is hot enough. Okay, so I'm going to put that in the oven and cook it for 12 to 15 minutes until it's tender. I'll check it. Okay, so the quinoa's done, and it looks like this. That's perfect. I left the lid off because it was kind of soupy. So, you know, this will allow the excess water to evaporate. Now we got to make a dressing. So, I've got it right here. I need to start off with this little bowl and put 3 tablespoons of lemon juice in here. And I'm pretty sure this is not 3 tablespoons. Since I have a lemon tree in the backyard that has a large amount of lemons, a large number, I put my lemons, wow, okay, I put my lemon juice in a bottle, just an extra bottle. But I don't think I've got 3. There's 1, 2, wow, close. Actually, that's close enough. So I'll wash it. I got Marty to pick me a lemon. So I'll just wait about using that. Okay, so there's that. And then I need tahini, 6 tablespoons. And I believe that would be, I'm not gonna risk it. I'm not sure how many cups that is. There's 4 tablespoons. I bet it's 1/3 of a cup, actually. But I'm just gonna do it like this. So this, you might remember seeing, it was, I'll put it here. The oil and the solid had separated. It was like rocks. I had to use my magic bullet to blend it all. And now it's nice. So here we go. 1, 2, I'm sure this is 1/3 of a cup. 3, 4, 5, 6. Timer. What's the timer for? I better check. The timer was for the cauliflower, which is perfectly roasted. So let's finish this and we're gonna put it all together and have dinner. So, oh yeah, so I need the garlic. I need 3. I forgot to turn the timer off. 3 cloves of garlic. And I think since these are such giant cloves, I'm just going to use 2. Cut off the stem end. And, you know, I like doing it like this. You might have your own way to use the garlic masher. This is how I like to do it. And of course, you can adjust the amounts of things to your taste. You could even use powdered garlic. Doesn't have quite the zip that fresh garlic does. Okay. The garlic, that's a lot of garlic. Whoa! the garlic. And now the za'atar, za'atar. I don't know how to say it. I just know that they pronounce the H in the middle of the word because I had students. I had a student named Mahshid who taught me that. But then she laughed every time I said her name. Okay, so we're gonna need a tablespoon of this stuff, and I can't use that tablespoon. So we'll use this one, a new one. There you go. Okay. And then we need a little of, let's see, about a half teaspoon, I guess, of salt. And I think that's it. Yes, yes. So we're gonna stir that up. That's our dressing. Get all that garlic in there. It is kind of thick. So I have a feeling they're going to suggest we use water. Oh yeah, you got to use some water because it's, look, it's like a paste. So I noticed that there was water in the list of ingredients that we haven't used. Water, yes. So how much do we need? 9 tablespoons of hot water. Okay, I'll get right back with you. 9 tablespoons is half cup, which is 8 tablespoons, plus a tablespoon. So I'm going to put this in, and it says hot tap water, and I didn't want to wait to heat the tap water just for this, so I just microwaved it for 22 seconds, not minutes. You'll have very hot water. Now this now is rather soupy, so I'm going to get a whisk and break up the lumps, and hopefully it'll get a little bit thicker as it sits. Yeah, maybe half a cup or less. Experiment with it, see what works for you. Okay, let's see what it tastes like. Yummy. Okay, so that's that. Now, I need to, well, I just opened up the can of garbanzo beans, and I need to drain them and rinse them off. And I think we're going to be ready to put this thing together. Here's the cauliflower. That looks yummy. My kitchen smells delish. Okay. Chickpeas, otherwise known as garbanzo beans. Rinse. Okay, and I'm gonna go get my serving bowls and prepare them. Okay, so I've got 2 bowls, one for me and one for Marty. I'm gonna put this baby kale on the bottom. Marty eats quite a bit more than I do, so I'll always give him a lot more. That'll be his. Okay, that's good for me. Now, cauliflower. Oh, this cauliflower smells so good with that cumin on it. Okay. And then chickpeas. And then finally, our very thin dressing. So I'm just going to put that on top. Yeah, I think I should have put less water. Oh well. It'll still be good. And there you have it.